The film begins in 1993, where we see a girl named Lisa on a bus going to a town because she was asked to restore a painting there, meaning her job was to fix the damaged painting and restore it to its original state. On this bus, 3 friends were also traveling. Meanwhile, in the forest, we see Tracy's friend, who is installing a sound device on a tree so that he can hear animal sounds. But suddenly, he hears a very strange noise, which didn't seem like any animal. He panics, and when he goes to check, someone attacks him and captures him. Hearing his screams, both girls also wake up in their tents. They think that surely something has happened to our friend. So Tracy's female friend goes to check on him. There she finds her friend's cap lying there covered in blood. Fearfully, she comes back and tells Tracy that something is wrong here and we should call the police. But before she could tell anything else, someone comes from behind and also captures her. Seeing this, Tracy gets very scared. But in the next moment, someone kills her and knocks her unconscious. When Tracy regains consciousness, she sees herself in a jail-like place, where she also sees her friends who are also locked up. This place was very dirty and quite old. Rats were scurrying here, and in the middle of this lock-up place there was a well. There was already a man imprisoned there. His condition was very bad. Tracy's friend tries to talk to him, but he can't say anything, and he just remains silent. Because of this, all 3 start to worry that they might have gotten stuck. Lisa was engaged in her work. Then Emma comes to see the work to check the progress. She liked Lisa's work very much and also praises her. Lisa asks her, "Who was that boy who was humming? I went to talk to him, but as soon as he saw me, he ran away." Emma says, "That's my own daughter." On the other hand, where those people were confined, there comes a gay, tall, healthy man who looked strong but also seemed crazy, as if his mind wasn't right. He was actually a bouncer who works for Gosht, but he was making strange noises and walking exactly like a zombie. Tracy's friend asks him, "Bro, who are you and why have you confined us here?" But the bouncer doesn't respond. He comes near the well with a container tied with a rope and pulls something from inside the well, but we can't see what's in the container for now. Tracy's friend gets angry at him. He starts shouting at the bouncer, cursing him with foul language, which makes the bouncer very angry. He starts moving towards his cell, opens the locker, and goes inside to kill Tracy's friend. However, Tracy's friend also tries to fight the bouncer, but he was so strong that he beat him brutally and left him half dead. When he still isn't satisfied, the big bouncer picks up a knife, with which he slashes Tracy's friend's stomach and picks him up and throws him into the well, where something in the well attacks him. We can only hear his screams, which makes Tracy and her other friend also shiver as they clean the painting in the mansion. Leja sees the face of a terrifying monster. When she starts cleaning it with a cutter, her hand gets injured. After tying bandages and so on, Leja starts working again once more. At the lockup place, the first prisoner says to them, "I know the way to get outside if I go out. So I can get help, but I can't open the small opening." Then Tracy's friend throws her paper cutter at her. Because he was a little far away but somehow he takes it, the girls get happy because as a man, he saw hope that we will be able to escape from here, and that man again started trying to follow that path. While Lisa is sleeping, suddenly a bald woman comes from behind her. She grabs Lisa by the throat. She was not even wearing any clothes. Lisa tries to free herself, but the woman was very strong. She keeps attacking Lisa, but the very next moment Lisa opens her eyes and realizes that this was also just a bad dream. But when she looks ahead, she sees the hairless woman in the painting. When Lisa looks at her, a girl's painful voice is heard in Kanu. Then Emma's daughter arrives here. She tells that the hairless woman is a witch, a chudal who has been living in this mansion for years, and this painting is also cursed. There are her dead bodies too. If you restore it completely, you will also be cursed, so leave your work here and go back. Saying this, she leaves from there. Meanwhile, the butcher comes again, and once again he lowers the vessel tied with a rope into the well. And whoever was living there, he cuts his hand and puts his blood in the vessel. The butcher then takes the vessel out and puts it back there. And now he is about to throw the prisoner into the well. Tracy's friend thinks, if he dies, how will we get out? So she abuses the butcher and draws his attention towards herself, So the butcher now leaves the man. He comes to Tracy's friend and grabs her by the throat. Then he opens her lockup and drags her out. Butcher cuts off one of his hands with a knife. He still does not stop and starts torturing him further. We see that he has many different types of weapons, the most dangerous of which is the nakil. He chooses a weapon with the help of which he starts removing the flesh and skin from the stomach, due to which he starts suffering in pain, and not only this. In fact, he starts peeling off the skin from his face, along with which one of his eyes also comes out. He picks it up and throws it into the well. And whatever was in the well, we see it for the first time. This was actually a terrible creature which looked very scary, and its appearance was similar to the creature in the painting. He painfully pierces Tracy's friend's stomach. Then he takes out her eggs and starts eating them brutally, and the poor girl dies. With me, before going to sleep at night, she takes stress pills, and suddenly she hears a girl crying from the bathtub in the bar. When Leja removes the curtain to look, she finds Tracy's friend injured in the bathtub. She had neither an arm nor an eye left, and she was crying due to the pain. Seeing her, Leja got very scared and starts to run away from there. But then Emma comes from ahead and sees it. She sees that the bathtub faucet is open and water is filling up in it. She asks Leja, "What is all this?" But when she saw Leja's stress medication, she asks her, "Do you take drugs?" Then Leja replies, "I need some time, a break, because I'm currently not in a condition to work." But Emma refuses and says, "You have to finish the work on time, no matter how. Because your dad made an agreement with me that if you fail to finish the work on time, I will have your studio shut down over there." That prisoner had finally opened the way to the bar. But as soon as he started to go outside, the creature caught that man. It starts nibbling his entire face slowly, then begins to eat his whole body, and Tracy trembles hearing his pain-filled screams. On the other side, Emma was drinking something that looked like blood, and then a bald witch comes and stands behind her. That is, Emma's daughter had said, and was right, that the witch lives in this house. And upon seeing this scene, it seems as if Emma and this witch know each other. When Lisa was cleaning the painting, she saw something very horrifying. It was as if a girl was being sacrificed, hanged on a gallows. Meanwhile, Emma's daughter also arrived here, looking quite frightened. And once again, she forbids her from doing the painting work. Now, she proceeds to tell everything. This painting was made in 1493. And it depicts the most dangerous reality of that time in this painting. Some dangerous evil people had sacrificed a little girl to summon a dangerous creature so that they could call that creature and bring it under their control and use it for themselves. Here, we can see that Emma is also present with that witch, which clearly meant that Emma was also a witch. And both were chanting some kind of spell at that time, and as a result, Grazer falls to his knees in front of them. Meaning, these people succeeded in bringing him under their control. Now, Emma's daughter tells Lisa that her mother cast this curse at that time. And she did so to keep himself under control, so that she could stay young and beautiful forever by drinking the creature's blood. Meaning, the curse was a treasure more valuable to my mother than anything else. She cast this curse on me as well along with herself. When my mother did all that, I was 13 years old. Due to the curse, my age stopped at 13. But yes, tonight, the curse's effect ends as it coincided with the red moon night, and today remains the night of the red moon. If the moonlight falls upon this complete ritual pendulum at midnight, then this curse will come to life once again for the entire 500 years. Therefore, Emma's daughter says, "Finish the painting work here." Now Lisa felt as if she was making up some story. So she says, "The story you told me is very good, but for now, go from here. I need to finish this painting work today." Hearing this, Emma's daughter says, "I'm not making up a story. The creature is in a well located at the lock-up place. To feed it, they have captured 3 people. Then she shows Lisa their disguises. Upon hearing this, Lisa somehow felt that these are Tracy and her friends. This thought didn't cross her mind, and she asks Emma's daughter, "Tell me, where are those 3 people at this time?" Then Emma's daughter takes her along and shows her a secret door through which she goes inside. While showing Lisa the same butcher, she says, "This is what this butcher does to capture and bring people for them. See, We understand that it's connected with the mention of the lockup place. The butcher was just about to go feed the creature when Emma's mom called out to his daughter saying, "Then you have to leave from there." So now Lisa goes inside alone. She finds a quite old weapon there, which she uses to chase the butcher. But then her foot bumps into something, making a noise, because the noise alerted the butcher, who comes to check, holding a knife. Lisa became very scared. She immediately hides in a place. When the butcher arrives there, she saw that there were mice. Thinking the noise came from them, the butcher left without seeing Lisa and proceeded to Tracy's lockup. But before feeding the creature, he tries to do something wrong with her. Tracy forcefully kicks him on the knee and stands up. She starts to run away, but the poor guy stumbles. She falls and is caught again. Now the butcher lifts his butcher knife to torture her, and by heating it well in the same fire, he applies it to Tracy's face. Poor her, she starts to writhe in pain because her entire cheek was burned. The butcher then lifts her up and starts to throw her into the well, but then Lisa comes and attacks him. Tracy breaks free from his hands, but she grabs onto the edges of his coat. Now the butcher moves forward to kill Lisa. But Lisa wounds him repeatedly. When he was lying down, Lisa pulls Tracy out of the well. When the butcher regained consciousness, he saw that now there's no one left to feed the creature. Then the creature comes out of the well due to not getting food on time. It starts cutting the butcher and begins to eat him bit by bit as Lisa and Tracy flee the mansion. So they say cross in front of them. The bar owner comes. Both of them ask for his help, but he attacks them with cross vows instead. His arrow hits Tracy in the mouth, killing her. Then he shows Lisa the crossbow and takes her back inside the mansion, where all the people involved in the loan are waiting for her. And he forcibly asks her to clean the same painting. When Lisa was doing her work, she saw Emma as well as the bar owner in the painting. Lisa sees a painting on the wall, which she realizes is part of the loan, as he keeps asking Lisa to finish the painting. His courage was increasing, and now Lisa started seeing those spells, those mantras too. After reading them, these people took the creature under their control and caught it. Then Emma's daughter comes here and removes Lisa from the pending case. She was holding a candle in her hand as she was about to set the painting. But Emma stopped her from doing so and said, "My daughter, I am doing all this for you only." To this she says, "No, not for me, but you are doing it for yourself. Although I am old enough to have grown up, but because of the curse my soul is trapped inside a child." When he moved forward, he asked her to hit him. Just then Lisa came in between. Lisa spills the painting lotion on the bar owner's face. Seeing this, Emma attacks Lisa by taking the crossbow from her hand and gives her an arrow garland. But by then, it was exactly midnight. And because the painting was not completely restored, even the red moonlight could not be seen properly on it. Due to which this curse ends here. Due to which all the people connected to the curse start writhing in pain, and blood starts coming out of their mouth because that now they are also coming back to their original age. Suddenly everyone became old, and because they were thousands of years old. So they turn into a raga and fly away. Then something starts happening to Emma's daughter too. She says to Lisa, "I am sorry. I will not be able to help you either. My time has also come. I have to go." She also becomes old again, but is very happy to come back to her real age. Because today finally she has got rid of this curse. And then she too turns into ashes now somehow. Lisa takes out her arrow and is coming forward while controlling herself. Just then the creature starts coming from the front. So Lisa quickly closes the door and runs towards the painting and starts cleaning the spells area until the creature breaks down the door and comes inside. The part with the spells became clearly visible. As Lisa reads the spells, the creature begins to writhe. That means this time Lisa had taken control of him and caught him. After this, we directly see the time after 30 years in the story, where the painting was completely restored, which was obviously cleaned by Lisa herself, because now she started living in this mansion. But we see that although 30 years have passed, Lisa is still the same, i.e., she still looks young. He converted the place into a lab and did not leave the creature open, but rather confined it. She was running a business by selling the blood of the creatures to rich people. And she had found a way to do this as well, in which she could keep the creature alive even without feeding it humans. Now Lisa had changed so much because yes, she too had been cursed. Because as Emma's daughter said, if you restore the painting, you will also be cursed. So the same thing happened with Lisa. And this was the effect of the curse on her. The curse ate away the goodness in Lisa and made her also a bad person like those people. And because she herself knew the work of restoration, she kept reviving this curse every time and kept running her business with the creature. The story of this film ends here with this horrific ending.